This is the Wanbo portable projector. It has electronic Keystone Correction, double 3-watt speaker, HD input, and with a fully sealed light engine. Let's have a look. Let's go. What's up, Xiaomi fans? Christian here. Welcome back to the channel. As you saw in the intro, this is the Wanbo portable projector T2 Max. It's a full HD 1080p portable projector and it runs on Android. So I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna tell you more about this later. Just to add, before we unbox this, it was crowdfunded, or it is actually crowdfunded with the Xiaomi Youpin. So technically this is within Xiaomi's technological chain. So we will unbox this. Okay, so it is pretty light. I'm not sure how heavy it is. Okay, it shows here it's only less than 1 kg. So it is 0.9 kg. So the model is T2 Max. And alright, so let's open it. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we have. Alright, then. Okay. Okay, it is very well packed, as you can see. So there is a protector at the top. You also have the instruction manual. It's introduction manual, actually. And yay, there you go. So you'll have the portable projector. It is super light, it's small, it's compact. Okay, let's open this. Alright, so as you can see, it is very light, it's very small. Okay, so I'm gonna explore later. I'm gonna explore more of this later. Wow, I'm amazed. It's pretty slim. Look at that. And okay, so let's see what else we have. Okay, so it has a power adapter. Alright, so there's a power adapter. It also has a, what's that? And it has a white remote control, white that goes to this projector, which is white as well. And we have the power plug. Okay, you can check the link in the description below if you want to purchase this. It goes to Banggood. And I got this from Banggood as well, actually. Alright, so let's see what are the controls we can find in this projector. So it is pretty tiny. Let me check again. What are the dimensions? Okay, so the size of this projector is 110 by 140 by 150 millimeters. So it is really small. And it is less than 1 kg. It's only 0.9 kg. Alright, so let's explore what can we find in this Wanbo portable projector. So let's start at the front. Okay, so you can see the lens. And there is the air outlet. Outlet being because there is an inlet at the back. So there's the air inlet at the back, as you can see. And their outlet is actually on the front. You look at that. Alright, so at the top you will have the focus wheel, and also we will have the power button as well. Okay, you can focus to that. Alright, so we have the focus wheel and we have the power button. Alright, so let's check out the back. Okay, and at the back you'll have the air inlet. Okay, so it dissipates heat quite well, so cool air comes in and whatever warm air that came from inside actually goes out from the front. So if you are watching from the back, of course usually you watch from the back, so the heat doesn't go to your face while watching, so you'll enjoy your movie. So it's very well designed, actually. And you will also have the power input. You'll have a USB interface. There is an HDMI port as well. There's an indicator light at the back and also a 3.5 mm jack. That is if you want to plug in an external speaker maybe, or if you want to plug in a headphone. So if you want it to be more private, you can use an earphone for that. And at the bottom, okay, so at the bottom you can actually see some rubber pads at the bottom so that it won't slip, and you can actually mount this on a standard mount. So let's just say you have those camera stand or your tripod, you can actually use that to mount this if you don't want to mount this on the table. Okay, so the remote control, I don't think it comes with a battery, so let's have a look. It didn't show. Okay, it doesn't come with a battery, but you can actually get your own batteries. It's AAA, double AAA batteries. You can put it here, and it's quite straightforward for the remote control. Okay, so remote control, you can hear it has some clicking sound. You can hear that, right? So okay, so there is that remote click sound. So it's quite straightforward on the remote control, which I'll be exploring later. Okay, I like the tone between black and white. It makes it pretty neat for the remote control. Okay, so it's time to power this up and set up the projector. Alright, let's power it up, and you'll be welcomed with a Wanbo logo as well as the Android. And you'll hear some fan running on the projector itself, and it's not going to take very long to power it up, so probably just around 30 seconds to 45 seconds. And I was quite surprised because when I first booted up, it didn't prompt me to do a setup. So it has already been pre-set up. And what you're looking at, the screen size is actually 55 inches. And that is about 1.6 meters away from the, or the projector is 1.6 meters away from the wall. So I'm just using a plain colored wall. It's not even white, it's something like off-white. But it still looks pretty good. You just have to adjust the wheel from the top to make it more clear. So let's just explore what we see here on this Wanbo projector. So it's powered by Android. Let's move into the settings. So to navigate, I'm just using the remote control that comes with it, and it's quite easy for me to navigate even though in the dark. It's common for projectors that doesn't have a high brightness levels. It works best if you switch off all the lights, so you have the feel of a cinema at home. So going to the settings, you'll have the network settings where you connect your Wi-Fi, and then your projector settings, input source, you have your media center, software update. Let's move into the projector settings. Okay, so projector settings, you'll have the 4-point trapezoid. This is what you'll do if you want to adjust the edges so that it will be symmetrical on all sides no matter where you put the projector or how far you put the projector or the height of the projector. So to actually do that from here. Okay, so you have a simple trapezoid, which is also a way for you to adjust the or how symmetrical it is to show on the wall so that you'll have the same length and from the top and also from the bottom, and it would actually have a better view itself. So you can also do an auto, so it did it automatically, which is quite straightforward, auto up and down trapezoid, and you can also have horizontal calibration. So I think it's going to do that automatically for us. So let's have a look. Okay, yeah, it did it, and you have a zoom settings. So you can actually adjust how big the screen is if you don't want it to be so big for some reason. So you can do that. So I'm just going to set it to 0. And when it comes to this network, it only connects to the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. It doesn't have 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi connectivity, so which is quite fine. It loads videos quite fine. And of course, software update, you can do that if you are if there's available. So it also connects via Bluetooth. You have Bluetooth speakers and also the boot source. You have the language option. You can change some languages. Quite a few languages in here, as you can see. So that's the language setting, and of course the system. So system, you have your network, your time setting, if you want to set the time zone, the format of the time and all that, and then common settings. So common settings, you have your language, You have the application management. So if you want to uninstall some apps, or you see what apps you have installed, input. So basically, this is similar to what we were seeing earlier, but it has some additional settings like the picture. You have a keyboard. That's for you to type in on-screen keyboard, but you have to use the remote control to do that. And you have accessibility and local and net update and so on. So that's it for the common settings. And you can also have go to the about the projector. So let's move in what we can see on the app itself. So by default, you'll have, it's already pre-installed with some apps like Netflix, YouTube, you have your Disney Plus, HBO Max, Facebook. All this, it is displaying it, but if you haven't used it before, once you open it, it will prompt you to install. So that's what I did. And I already installed the Netflix. So you can actually watch Netflix in here. Initially, you might, if you want to download some more apps, you can still go to the Play Store. Don't expect that there'll be like millions of apps comparing to the handphone, Android phone, but it's not. These are the apps that are compatible for this device. So it's not gonna be like millions. I would say it's probably around the hundreds. Okay, so because it would work only for this particular app itself. So I don't see any browser. Don't see any browser at all. But one thing is good is that you can use the online keyboard, the on-screen keyboard, or you can use an external keyboard. So what I did is just plug in connected a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, and it works perfectly fine on this device. So let's try watching some videos. Let's see, we're gonna test the speaker as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And in terms of its screen size, you can actually go up to 100 inches. So that is about 2.84 meters away from the wall. And you will get, or you can achieve that huge screen size. 100 inches is quite big. It's like your home cinema in-house. Or I wouldn't really recommend the built-in speakers because it's not that good based on my experience. But I would suggest that you would use your own, probably a Bluetooth speaker, or a much better speakers than what's built in. In terms of sound quality, it has a basic sound quality, which is good enough if you don't mind, because it doesn't have much bass in it. But other than that, I love how the screen is. The navigation on the app is quite good. It's quite straightforward to set up, and it is very easy for me to use. And it would be good. I mean, this option is quite good because it's not very expensive. It's quite good for a home cinema setup. It's super cool to have your own portable projector, because nowadays you barely go to the cinema because of like, for safety reasons, you don't go to cinema. Or if you go to cinema, you'll be scared, or you're actually not comfortable because of the virus going around. So you might as well have your own home theater, so you can watch your movies. If your TV's, when you're not satisfied with the size of your TV, you can use this and have a good size, just project it in your wall. And I couldn't wait to use this outdoors. So maybe in summer when it's a little bit warmer, then I'll have a movie outside. So that will be good. I mean, it's gonna be cool, right? So let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. And make sure to check out the link in the description. It goes to Banggood, where I got this product. This has been Christian from All About Me. As always, I'm always here. I'll see you in the next one.